Joining me from London is Patrick Christys, star presenter of GB News. Patrick, clue us in on this. How on earth did that ad get banned?
Well, what we're witnessing here, Andrew, is woke diversity and inclusion eating itself alive. So the company Sanex said that they wanted to include black people because of the company's commitment to diversity. They then showed black people who happened to have bad, itchy skin. And then what happened was 2 people complained. Yep, 2 people. And the advert got pulled and they apologized because apparently they were showing some kind of racial trope that black people have itchier skin than white people. I must admit, I was not aware of that. But anyway, that's what they've said. They've apologized. They've released a statement saying that they have an unwavering commitment to diversity and that they are very, very sorry. But I mean, can you imagine if they flipped it round and it was white people, or if it was a sun cream advert with a fair-skinned white person getting sunburn? Is that a racial trope? I mean, Jaguar, the car company, released an advert with just androgynous, gender-neutral, mixed-race people. The company shares absolutely tanked because the advert was so bad. There was no apology then to shareholders or to customers at all, because of course that was fine, wasn't it? You can tank an entire company based around an advert with needless diversity and inclusion, but if you offend 2 people, then you've got to pull the whole thing.
2 people in all of Great Britain. I mean, seriously, Patrick. Look, your government, your Labor government, has so far let in 50,000 illegal boat people. That's not bad going in less than 2 years. Many are being housed in hotels all around the country, including in small towns, and a lot of locals are a bit nervous, not happy. But now your High Court has really put a spanner in the works here. It said that one of these hotels must stop housing illegal immigrants. It's a breach of planning laws, it says. And you've joined locals there, have been protesting against this hotel. This is a huge decision, isn't it? Because what is the government going to do now with all these people and other illegal immigrants in other hotels?
Well, just on that, Andrew, the reason I was looking down there is in the last few minutes we've had breaking news, which is that 111,000 people have claimed asylum in the UK in the year ending June 2025. That's 14% higher than the previous year, 111,000 in a year. The figures have literally just come out. But to answer your question, what are the government going to do if these hotels have to close? They've got 4 options. They could fight it and go to legal war with the British public, which would be a bad idea. They could try to move the 32,000 or so people in these hotels into houses of multiple occupancy. So, for example, they could buy the flat next door to mine, where I'm living now, and put 5 lads from Sudan in there. Well, I don't think that's going to go down particularly well. They could use an offshore processing scheme like the Rwanda scheme that they scrapped, or they could say deport. Personally, I would choose option 4. So as well, just quickly on that other breaking news, we've just had the top 5 nationalities that have claimed asylum or come across on a small boat in the last year: Afghans, Eritreans, Iranians, Syrians, and Sudanese. So it'll be very interesting to see what the government does about that, whether or not they try to deport those people, or whether or not they decide that we can't send anyone back to any of those countries.
Yes, and that's obviously, you wonder how some of them may assimilate or require Britain to assimilate to them. I do not know. Patrick, it's sort of kind of related, you know, it's about national identity and things like that. You've had some councils like the one in London's Tower Hamlets, very happy to have Palestinian flags flying everywhere. Now there's a movement called Operation Raise the Flags. It's raising the English flag of St. George, but the Tower Hamlet Council's been removing them. Birmingham also wants them gone. Some are claiming this is a racist flag. What's the story?
Yeah, so it's not a racist flag, it's just the flag of our country. And if people don't like that, then in my view, maybe they should look for somewhere else to live. But the Tower Hamlets Council has previously had Palestinian flags lining the entire street. In fact, school children at local schools in Tower Hamlets skipped school in perfectly condoned by the local authorities to go and attend a pro-Palestine march a while ago. But now we're not allowed to have the flag of St. George or indeed the Union flag hanging from lampposts. They say in case it causes a danger to motorists, one could fall off and wrap around someone's windscreen. Well, apparently the Palestinian flag is immune to that, but only the St. George's flag can do it. Birmingham, you mentioned there as well. I mean, recently for Pakistani Independence Day, the Birmingham Council lit up the entire public library in the colours of the Pakistani flag. But again, similar story there. You're not allowed to hoist the flag of this country just in case it causes a little bit of a danger. You know, it very much seems like the flags of other countries are allowed, and that's all okay. I mean, we had the Pride flag lining the streets of Oxford Street, which is the busiest shopping street in Great Britain. We've had that hoisted there the whole time. But again, the flag of this country seemingly not allowed by certain councils. But the thing is, it's having the opposite effect, Andrew. It just makes people more inclined to want to do it. And now when I go outside here, there is actually quite a heartwarming thing happening. I'm seeing the flag of our country just in people's windows, which you didn't see before. Before, the only flag you would see was the Palestinian flag, which is ridiculous, isn't it? So there is a fight back.
Yep. Mate, I think this is a long way to go, this sort of stuff. Patrick Christys, thanks for your time.